Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Coeliac Teenager. Now today's video I am going to be sitting down with my cup of coffee and also my cat is in the background, so if you see my cat that is why. But today I thought that I would start this video and I'm going to be talking to you today about my experience at the This Morning exhibition. Basically this is a TV show. This Morning is a TV show on every single morning. It's presented by Phil and Holly, who I absolutely love. I mean, who doesn't love Phil and Holly? And on the weekends it's presented by Ruth and Eamon, and it's just really good. And I'm probably one of the a very few people at this age that actually enjoys it, or that would actually go to this exhibition. Me and my friend Rebecca, who you'll see in the video, I call her Becca, we were very much the youngest people there by a long mile, and I think we're completely fine with that. Like, it's a lot of people that were a lot older, but also we did go on the day where it's school day, so at the weekend, which is today, so they're still filming it today, I'm filming it the day after. They have got Ruth and Eamon on today, and it could be a lot of younger people, but obviously when we went it was a weekday. I finished college now, so I could have gone, so I went to the Friday showing. But yeah, so I thought today I would talk it through, because as you know, well, if you follow my Instagram, you'll know that I am trying to share a bit more of my life in my videos and talk a bit more broadly, not just on celiac, but this does have celiac in the video. Don't worry, I wouldn't just do a completely unrelated video. There's a lot of celiac related things. That's why I wanted to do it, because this event was held in Birmingham, which I've never been to Birmingham before, and it was held in the NEC, but basically it's right outside the Birmingham International Station. Literally it's like 5 minutes walk, 10 minutes walk within the building. It's a bit like going to the XL in London, same kind of thing, or it's literally the same as going to London Olympia, the same kind of process, the same kind of event. Like with the market, you know, like you've got all different brands, all different shops and all this kind of thing. That kind of thing is what was being shown at the event. This Morning is obviously a show where they promote a lot of new things. They talk to a lot of people, they talk to doctors, they basically say what's going on in the world. And it's just really enjoyable, and I personally really enjoy it. I don't watch it all the time, but when I do, I really enjoy it. And I also love Phil and Holly presenting it. I watched them on Dancing on Ice as well, so I just thought the whole concept was great, and I thought, why not go? Like, why wouldn't I want to go? So we got the train to the NEC because it is an extortionate price to park at the NEC, and it literally was way cheaper to get the train than for me to drive and then park. And we were like, well, we might as well get the train, because then I can at least sit on the train and relax, because we're quite far from Birmingham. We're not a million miles away, but we're not close, so we're like, well, we might as well relax on the train, so we've got to go early anyway, and I'll just be shattered by the time I've driven all the way there. So the whole thing made sense to get the train. So we got the train. For breakfast I had toast in the morning. I had the gluten toast, bread, with some butter, because I had to be really quick, like I didn't really give myself much time, which is silly. I was going to do this as a vlog, but it was just so many people there that it was just a bit awkward to film, and there just wasn't really enough time to do it, so I just thought I'd do a sit down version of it and just overlay some clips, as you'll also be seeing. But yeah, I'm just going to go through how I found the experience, the gluten-free options there were, just general things like that. I'm also going to give you a haul of literally I bought 2 things, but actually I bought 3, but I'm not showing one of them. But the 2 things which are technically gluten-free related, I'm going to be showing. The other thing I'm not showing just because I thought the product would work well, and it hasn't, and it's not food related though, so it's fine, but I don't want to show it because I personally don't want to promote it because it wasn't very good. So yeah, but I will do that in the other part of the video. But firstly, let's start talking about what it was like when we were there. So we got there. They have loads of different things. You can go around all the market stalls. They had hundreds. There was so many. They had like the Body Shop. They had gluten-free bars. I think I filmed that. They had curry. They had like dishwasher stuff, they had like cooking stuff, they had makeup, they had hair, basically had everything. They had food, they had Lindt chocolate was there, so I went around and got loads of chocolate, obviously because we can have that. Loads and loads of different things, and it was just really, really good. Like, it was interesting because there was lots of different range of things, and you didn't get bored. There was also a section for people that had gold passes. We had silver. I don't really know what the difference was. But we did find out that silver, you didn't really get anything extra, but at gold you got meet and greets, which we didn't know anything about. Like, otherwise we probably would have bought that because we really wanted to meet Phil and Holly, but we didn't get to get gold. And I think you get to be in this VIP section where you get a free drink or something like that. So you got a few more benefits from doing that. But to be honest, it was fine. Like, we didn't need to meet them. And actually, I've been very close to Phil and Holly before because I went to go and see the showing of Disney. I went to go and see Dancing on Ice, and when I saw them, they were so close to me. But it would have been really cool to get a picture with them and stuff. And my friend Becca really wanted to, but you know, what can you do? I think that wasn't very obvious. I think they needed to have planned that out a little bit better because we had no idea about the meet and greets or nothing like that. We booked the silver because basically my job gave me 20% off the tickets. That's how I found out about this. So I thought, well, I might as well go, and I love this morning anyway, so that's how it all happened anyway. But I didn't know anything about this, the like meet and greets or anything. Like, I just got the silver package, but it didn't really explain what that meant. The only thing it did say is that you went on centre stage and you watched Phil and Holly do like a little show. So basically they went through all their memories, and they had this guy before who comes around, I don't know what they're called, but he comes around and like entertains you before they come on. That was really good fun. Some people won money, and basically the sponsors were denounced, so someone won a £250 voucher. How decent is that? So things like that. But yeah, so that was really cool. We went around all the stalls, we bought a few things which I will show you in a minute. There was some gluten-free places, there was gluten-free bars, there was things that like were obviously gluten-free, cheeses, and you got to try everything like you would at the Allergy Fair, that kind of thing. You could get your hair done, you could get your teeth whitened like for free, because obviously it's all like testing and everything was like discounted so that you would like buy it and repurchase it later on. It was just really good. Such a big range of things for lots of range people, which is really good because this morning does aim to be at loads of different ages, and I think that's really good. They also had this thing that was like the main stage where you could watch people like the guy of MasterChef, I can't remember what his name is, David? No, what's his name? John Tyrone of MasterChef, and he did a barbecue video, a barbecue showing, and I watched that and that was really good, so I'll put in a clip now.
The thing is, this is the bit that makes the difference. When you cook on a grill or a barbecue, make sure that whatever you're going to cook is well flavoured and well seasoned before it goes on the barbie.
And we also went and we were watching the first aid with Dr. Raj, which was really, really interesting and really helpful to know how to do CPR and how to do the recovery position and how to do, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, if someone's choking. Now I am currently training for my first aid qualification, so that was really helpful to get another opinion on how to do it, and so I basically got a reminder of how to do it again, which is really good. But that was really, really good, and I think things like that are really helpful because now all those people that are watching, there was hundreds of people watching it, they've now learnt that skill, and if it ever happens in a situation where they've seen something and they might need help, like someone's not breathing, they're choking, they know what to do now, and they might be able to save a life, which I think is great. Like, one of us could save a life, so it was really, really good. There was loads of other things like talks on relationships, how to be happy, all this kind of thing, but that wasn't really me and Rebecca's interest, but we went to the ones that we thought were things that we would enjoy, and it was really, really good. Yeah, so the whole thing was great. Like, I really enjoyed myself. We also, for lunch, went to the cafes. There was a few options gluten-free, there was 2 options for gluten-free, I think, or 3. I will put them in now, clips now. So they did have some sort of choice, which is really, really good. The pulled pot looked really, really good, but $6.50 was extortionate for a pot of it, and I thought, I don't know if I want to pay that. But then they had this wrap, which was falafel, I can't remember what else is in it. And I had that for lunch. As you would have seen on my Instagram, if you follow it, make sure you do. It's right here. That was really, really good. It was, yeah, decent. And then I also had a packet of my favourite crisps ever, which are the Eat Real lentil chips or lentil crisps. They are my favourite brand of crisps. They are one of the healthiest, and I'm not a very healthy person, but that is something I actually enjoyed eating. Like, I absolutely love it. So I had that, and I had a Diet Coke, and we just sat and we enjoyed that, and it was really filling, really nice. So I would definitely recommend that. I think it was £4 for the sandwich and like £1.50 for the crisps, and then £2.25 for the drink. It was extortionate prices, but you always get that in these kind of things. They always make you pay a lot of money, so I was expecting that from when I went in. So yeah, the whole thing was really good. I really enjoyed myself. Some of them were walking around, like we also saw Jack Fowler from Love Island. I don't remember what her name is. We saw a few other people from this morning. They were walking around and doing other little bits and this and that. So there was little things going on here and there you could go and watch. It was really, really good. Like, you could fill up the day. Like, we got there at like 11 and we left at 5. So we filled up the whole day. So you could definitely stay for a long time. Tickets were about £30, which is a lot of money, but we thought, I'm probably not going to ever go again. I thought, why not just do it once? And it was really enjoyable. Like, I really enjoyed myself. And after the event, we went and saw the little bit when Phil and Holly were basically saying goodbye and saying thank you and talking to all of the This Morning team about like what was happening in the day and just going through it all and best bits and all that kind of stuff. That was really enjoyable. Everybody that was at the exhibition came to see that, and it was just really cool to see everybody in one space. There was a lot of people. So after that, me and Rebecca decided to go and get a Nando's. As you can see, I got butterfly chicken, medium. I always get that. We weren't that hungry, so I only got that, but I also shared some of Rebecca's. Me and Becca shared the peri peri chips because they are so nice. Gluten-free, I mean, you just can't complain. All you need to do is you need to ask at the counter and say, can you do it separately so that it's gluten-free? So they like clean the grill and do it all separately so that you don't have any contamination. I never get ill from Nando's personally. It's just great. I love it. Oh yeah, and I also had a bit of coleslaw, as you can see. I wasn't a big fan of the Nando's coleslaw, if I'm honest. It was okay, but not great. But yes, we had that. And then we decided to get the train home. I'm going to show you what I got. I only got 2 things that I'm going to be showing because they're the things that I actually like. The first thing are these. Now this is from the brand Sparkle Drops, and I got 4 different types of these. Now these are basically things that you can put into your drinks. They look like this, like that. Now they basically flavour your drinks, also make them sparkle and also make them change colour. So you don't have to put this in alcohol, but it is mainly for like Prosecco, but you can put it in lemonade, which is what they tested it on. So these are the flavours I got. I got rhubarb, which is this one. And this is going to obviously be like a goldy kind of pink colour, and I'm so excited to try these. I will let you know what I think of these at some point, but I haven't tried them yet. I'm probably going to be trying them tonight, so I'll let you know what I think in like maybe an Instagram, or I'll do another video, we'll see. Then I've also got I got the blue raspberry one. And the next one I got is Berry Bliss. I accidentally got the wrong one. Like, I was supposed to get Candy Floss, and I ended up getting that one, but still love berry, so it's fine. And then the last one I got is Marshmallow. Now that is what I'm most excited for, but this one is going to be the coolest one because that's going to be a blue colour in my drink, and the others are like pinky kind of like colours. But yeah, so I got them. I'm really excited to try them. At the exhibition, they were 3 for £10, and then they were 8 for £20, and Becca wanted to get 4 as well, so we ended up getting 4 each and paying £10, so we actually saved ourselves money because we got an extra one. But yeah, I think these are such a cool concept. I'm really excited to try them. I really hope they're as good as they look, because we tried one of them. They gave a little tester, and it did actually taste the flavour, and it looked really cool. So I'm really excited to try these ones, and I'll let you know what I think at some point, but that is the first thing I got. And the other thing I got, you will all know this brand. I got this brand of syrups, and I got this one, which is the coffee one, and it comes with 5 different ones, and I got chocolate cookie, gingerbread, tiramisu, orange, and salted caramel. Or is it caramel? Yeah, salted caramel. Oh my goodness, I've wanted these for such a long time, but they're really expensive. And I've always wanted to get a little pack because I want to try all of them. At the place I work, we use these all the time, but not a lot of these flavours. We use the caramel one. But yeah, so we have used them before, but I haven't actually tried them. So I've been really, really excited. And I've got the chocolate cookie in this coffee today, and I really like it. It's really sweet, so if you're not really into that kind of thing, probably not the best. But I'm really excited to try the other flavours. I'm quite a coffee lover, so this is like the perfect thing for me. And they were £5 for 5. I think that is amazing. Usually they're £10 for all of that, but because obviously it was at the event, they were cheaper, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to get them. I mean, £5, you can't really complain. So I will let you know what I think of the other flavours. I'm sure I'll put some Instagram up or something. But I really like the chocolate cookie, and they are actually all gluten-free, even though it's chocolate cookie, and even though it's tiramisu, and even though it's gingerbread man, they are all gluten-free. So I mean, you can't really complain because it's all like flavourings, isn't it? So there's no actual gluten in there. So yeah, it's really good, and that is the other thing that I got. So overall, I would say that the This Morning Live exhibition, or whatever you want to call it, is a really, really cool idea. I think the whole thing is great. I think it would have been better if they told us all about the difference in getting the gold package, because there was definitely more things you could do. Like you get pictures in all of the different towns, so like you can get them pictures with the backdrop of like Emmerdale and all that kind of thing, but we didn't know about that. You could also get meet and greets, and there was like you get a free drink and stuff. So there was definitely a few more advantages of doing that. But getting the silver was still really good. So we also did the centre stage thing. We've got some food. Like, it was all really good. And I'm really happy that they had some gluten-free options, and they actually had stalls that had celiac related, that had gluten-free things. I think that's really good. So overall, I would give it a very good rating. I think that it deserves a good 4 out of 5. Because if you love This Morning, it makes a big difference, and it was just so cool seeing all of them in person. So I definitely recommend if you want to do it. I'm sure they're going to be doing it next year. I'm pretty sure they said that it's going to happen next year. So if it's something you're interested in, then I definitely recommend it. If you have any other questions about the event, then please leave it down below. If you want to ask me anything, then feel free. It's really good. I really recommend it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. I am actually going on a lot of my trips in the next few weeks. I think this video is going up within the trips I'm on, because obviously I won't be able to upload any videos at that point. So I'm sure I'm enjoying my trips, and I'm going to be filming some food travel vlogs from all the places that I'm going, so I hope you're excited for them. So if you want to get notified and be subscribed, then you'll see all those videos coming up. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you soon. Bye.